Hey guys, how's it going? It's from here.
Previously on...
This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer. With your help.
For this one, Shiba, I'm gonna wait until I see the message from you. No! I said I would wait for you, Shiba.
Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much.
Do you know Peter?
Peter has a storied history with the Book of Police. It can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for Bigger Fish. Maybe even the Burger Boys gang under Karma. It makes me wonder whether a boss like Karma could have had something to do with all of this. But she's white collar and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions.
We're good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's talk to Alina.
Hello. What does the girl need to do to be a drink around here?
Evening, Alina.
Let's get your fun on progressive.
Okay, so let's make her a drink. I think it tells me what drink she liked, right?
Need a drink, Alina?
Yes, give me drug.
So this is her favorite, poison drop. So let's make a poison drop for her. And if we make it, this will give us more action points, so that we can use those action points to talk to her.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one. Delicious. Let's catch up on all the gossip.
So if you see now, we have 4 action points here, and every question we put towards her will take 1 action point. So let's see.
What do you do for work?
Nothing.
I guess you don't need to.
Exactly. My family's fallen well for sheer luck, and I won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad tried that and be raising his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when the time comes.
Did you ever work?
Sure, and for a man who... He doesn't that. That's only in the past. Let's catch up on all the gossip.
Anything you do in your spare time?
I play competitive chess. I'm good at it, depending on who you compare me to. I beat Magnus Carlsen once. Maria and I have been chess partners since we were kids.
I'm sorry, what is a chess partner? Have they invented two-headed ogre for chess and I don't know? I assume she meant like I played against her as to train and stuff, but usually that's whoever is better is like the coach and whoever is worse is the student. It can't really call it a partnership. Unless they did invent four-way chess. So maybe there is a 2v2 chess as well. Who knows? Shit game, no patches.
Back then, we imagined that if we got good enough, we'd live the life of chess grandmasters. Riches for trophies, live in hotels, go to parties, have crowds to cheer our name. The reality is a lot of these events would only pay you when we win, and the entry fees were extortionate. Back in the day, we did overtime to afford the qualification fees. We'd be so exhausted from overtime that we'd never play our best. We'd scrape up enough money for one hotel room and pass out each night. Still have fun though.
Did you ever win?
I won a tournament a few weeks back. Maria got second place, so we both qualify for an upcoming national tournament. Maria doesn't know it yet, but I'll be paying to take us both there.
That's kind of...
It's all been.
I understand.
Let's catch up on all the rest and
But don't you, Maria?
what about us?
Very soon dating.
Maria? No. But we're close.
I must have been mistaken.
I get it or not.
Alina is still blushing. This topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you.
Are you single?
It's complicated, but I'm seeing someone, even if some people might prefer me not.
What reforms that?
And Maria mainly, though I can't say many of my friends have proposed my life.
Why not?
Many reasons. I guess if we discuss in the abstract, we can talk about this, even if it's a difficult subject.
Sure.
I guess what I can decide is how to choose between your best friend and a potential partner. I mean, what's more important, formed friendships or your love?
The answer is both. It's always both, and if you don't toe the line correctly and you fall into either one category or the other, you'll end up disappointing at least someone, including yourself.
Sounds complicated.
It's not that complicated. I don't know, is a friend supposed to support your choices? Or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths you don't want to hear?
Both.
Friendship is about honesty.
You might have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Money. We can talk about anything, or we could... But we move forward. I hope she understands that this time the guy I like is different.
Is he really different?
Yes. Yes, I think he is.
That's nice to hear.
Wait, is that a time? I should keep going.
See you later, Elliot.
Bartender, we meet again.
There, there's so happen if you visit, yeah.
I bet you hear all sorts of people that are here. What's the subject of the day?
Can I get your drink? Need a drink in there?
What else should I be here for? The ambience? Huh?
So we don't know what he likes, and now I can't see what he likes. I think he said this is too alcoholic for him, Eastern Ruby. But he liked it. But this only has 5%, so we need something lower than 5%. I'm between Wake Up Call, maybe Mint Punch, or Pirate's Joy. I think Wake Up Call. Let's try it. We haven't done it for anyone.
I could get used to this. I bet you hear all sorts of people that are here. What's the subject of the day?
What do you think of Alina?
Alina is a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting through clouds.
Pathetic.
Very lovely. Sorry that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality.
I hate him.
Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. I bet you hear all sorts of titles that meet him. There anything you want to discuss?
You drink on your nose every time you take a sip.
You're right, I don't enjoy this. The leaves are well enough made, but I simply can't become accustomed to the taste. I must persevere.
You don't have to, you know.
I started doing 2 bars to be around Alina and Wendy. Creep. With the killer grain on the loose, I'd like to keep one eye on them. Nice.
What's your name?
I tried my Alina for a bit. We've gone on a few dates. I think she really likes me, but she has a broad barb. Maria's hair goes on up, and she has fangs. In fact, I was thinking of paying for my yacht at the distance just alone just to have more time with Alina alone. Perhaps they had to marry a bearish, the state or lad. Or might keeping that herself.
Your plan is safe with me.
Good. It's stressful enough trying to keep my intentions secret. I'm only here in pursuit of the object of my affection, and this custom dosing is worrying my mom a great deal. I usually wouldn't listen to her, but she holds a great sway over my disposable income. I get to hear all sorts of chattery here.
Did you know Natalia Lynn?
Little, I saw her at Soul Jubilee a while back. I saw her greeted her and she threw up all over my usage. I helped her get a radio capsule.
She was drunk then.
Yeah, she was a little mess. My father always said these women are meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies.
Jude, you know she's dead, right?
Yes, Alina told me this morning. I was a little sad, but more on that feeling, or maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I did not really know her soul.
You will die one day.
Is that a threat?
Just a threat. It's not a nice thing to say, is it?
I bet you hear all sorts of chattering here.
What sort of pain will I?
Something that could make me drunk without it feeling like I'm drinking alcohol.
Elaborate.
I love the light, sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits that bill.
That's it.
Well,
We don't have anything else to talk to him, so goodbye. No, goodbye. Let's bring the owner up.
Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day reading.
Evening, Mr. Floare.
They say conversation is a danger. Let's prove them wrong.
Let's make him a drink.
You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. Keep done. They say conversation is a danger. Let's prove them wrong.
And you know of Natalia.
Vincent looks down when you mention her name. He licks his lips, considering his next words.
Carefully.
I have been thinking back to when we met briefly at my accountant's office. You're smart, sharp, and she knew when to drop that big Bukovia formality and be a little more laid back with man. I know she liked the being. My accountant complained that she turned up towards her once or twice, but I mentioned temperance was an issue. It was also no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to her stubborn gambling addiction. How she managed to finance it is a mystery. I suppose it makes sense that it's big on speakeasies after the prohibition, so there it is a killer on the list there.
Apparently,
Yes, Lee. I hope our customers feel like
me too. You ever think about Killian?
he's a boy in a man fashion. The Gianon kind. I guess nothing the child around the year, but if his mother had lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up to be a decent human. His family name is a good one, which is why his bad behavior is a shock. Randall is unfair, scuffle. Also unnecessary when his family has just run into money. Killian is trouble, and those close to him need to show her what help.
She's certainly a bit of a brat.
He tends to buy in on that. Typical of an overish. They can buy everything but less. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can obtain for money, you'll have them to obtain using less savory means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of the word no.
Right.
They say conversation is a vanguard.
Then they jumped on the bookshop.
It has been here for over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? Obviously not.
Library.
Perhaps you should read more widely. I am enjoying Tales of Travel and Adventure right now. I have a few recommendations written some.
Thanks, I'll take them.
The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy and arid bestsellers and nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy floral literature, but I fear it how the publishing industry operates. It's hard to notice the books that are created in our towns. Bukovie has a thriving literature scene, but it is dying because of the influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. With those, no, I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby, right? And if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bukovie's golden age was once culture, music, books, opera. But now our industrial might swell, while our soul should have won. I might be just a lonely bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with the books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Well, I'm glad we talked about this.
Have other speeches be rated?
I'm sure the satisfied patrons have alerted their authorities on a few occasions, but I've let off quite a few officers and even detectives in speakeasies. They think the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far from equitable. The speculators climb the ladder and pull it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for tables, perhaps looking down on us all. Legitimate business owners and police officers alike.
There's a cadence in his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it.
I am rambling again, so let's change the subject. Look at all time, I simply cannot drink any longer. I've slept on the cheese lodge upstairs before and my back did not pain.
Good night.
Let's take this guy. Elliot. Where are you, Elliot? You are here. Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches from his bottom pocket. Smoker.
We are in this garage, smoking.
These are male flower, and they make your breath smell good.
If you must,
I must. What do you need from me?
Let's make him a drink.
That's all I drink. Bring us, please, taste. What do you need from me?
what do you do for a living?
I work for that word, property registry. It's a very important position in the municipality, so often the plebeians treat me like a clerk rather than a senior individual with a great deal of power and influence.
Sounds irrelevant.
It pays my bills and gives me time to pursue other interests. What else is there to expect from a job? I make more than most people, that's for sure.
Is money important to you?
No, but I find it's a good indicator of value.
Right.
What do you need from me?
Did you see what happened to Nuclear?
I don't know who that is. Bukovie is a big city. Would I ever remember her?
She worked nearby.
She's Bukovie Boulevard. Everyone is nearby.
Continue. Do you happen to know Peter?
Isn't a joke? I avoid him, as should you.
I should avoid him.
He's a villain. Everyone knows that. Worse for that launch Arcadia.
I'm not so sure about.
Everyone pussyfoots around him like he's a gentleman. Pussyfooting around people like Peter is unacceptable. Why will not pussyfoot like the rest? Pussyfoot, pussyfoot, pussyfoot.
If you repeat pussyfoot over and over, it begins to move different. Yup.
What? The type is, I don't socialize with men like Peter, nor should anyone with common sense and decency.
Noted.
What do you need from me?
Tell me about yourself.
One benefit to be gained by sharing such details. I'm a customer and want nothing more from you than the gain.
Do you have any hobbies?
Iconic stamps.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt here.
Stamps?
There is no income scoring bullshit you put on the tabs. I'm trying to trade the once to become independently wealthy, but it's going average.
Do you like the bartender?
I don't consider hobbies to be a very masculine pursuit. Men should aspire to spend their time on things of value.
Such as?
Bettering society, exploring the natural, mining precious metals, colonizing the subcontinent, constructing large towers, being morons.
Do you do those things?
No, I just do the moron part. I grabbed them tomorrow, so I have to go.
See you off.
Quick, you gotta set me up. I mean, on this probably over the inn. What have I missed? Nothing too strong. I have work tomorrow. Oh, damn. This is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. What have I missed?
Tell me about your job.
That's fine. Maybe 6 interesting things about me, and my job is not one. You really want to hear about the hotel?
I'm curious.
I'm a maid, believe it or not. I spend most of my time cleaning up after messy entitled people. Before prohibition, I worked the mid bar for some money. The tips are decent unless cleaning the bodily fluids was involved.
Do you like your job?
God, no. Do you?
Could be better.
In another life, I would be traveling the globe competing for medals in parties of competitions and drinking my winnings. In this life, though, bedsheets are refilling those little shampoo bottles.
I'm sorry.
One day, I'll get out of Bukovia. I'm too old to compete in the actual martial arts now. But if I wasn't trapped, I could at least grab on the ship to anywhere. Really.
Where you dreamt?
I'm in debt. And if I stop working out, it will get worse. Once I've paid off everything I own, maybe I can quit and find something better for me. The friendly local owned shark, Karna, won't send halgoons after me as long as I keep saying, paying the interest on my debt, but with the wages from the hotel, I'm not making a dent in the amount I owe.
Yeah, I know what Carl's like.
No use worrying till I get wrinkles. Sifu says rainbows need to rain. So I guess this part of my life is the rainy season.
I'm sure the rainbows are coming.
What have I missed?
What do you know about Natalia?
I guess I see her a few times before the murder. She was in the spa lounge in the hotel, or what's same as Elliot, Olivia, and little Alina once or twice.
Did Natalia mix with anyone else?
I saw her and Olivia order together at the bar. That stuck with me because Olivia's kind of a big deal, even though it's that lot. And everyone for the crowd around her. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice too. Usually away from the bar though, over at the vampire foods.
Interesting.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Alina brought Killian along to it. I remember that pretty well because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but do I look like I'm out there trying to date men?
No, I get that. Why do they sit? Isn't it risky?
Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow while crossing the road. You have a point. Cecil says boats are safest in the harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anything I lost that couldn't kill. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right.
Sounds right. Did you come from work?
No, I work in the hotel.
Training for what?
My graveyard?
That's a Martian combat thing, right?
Yeah, it's a grading symbol. When I can take my seafood down to the mat, I gain the graveyard.
Good luck. Oh wait, I have to work tomorrow. I gotta get some...
Oh wait, I have to work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep, so good luck with the bar.
Night. Brother Lacy.
Pretty sure something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who is not confessing mortal sins. These eves have really disturbed my equilibrium tonight. I should get back to the manse.
Take care.
Why did he leave? Was it something I said? Also, why is this guy still here? Well, time to end the day. And let's see what we got. We got the syringe, we got the lighter, we got lounge shed, and Natalia's dead. Now, I don't know if this fits in any way, to be honest. I don't think it does. It doesn't seem like it. I will need this a little bit closer on her.
Hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here?
Evening, Alina.
Let's catch up another gossip.
Let's make her a drink first.
Need a drink, Alina?
Yes, get me drunk.
So she likes poison drop. Basically how this works is you have a set number of actions that you can do when talking to a patron, and if you provide them with the drink that they love the most, you get extra action points. So let's make her favorite, a poison drop.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one. Delicious. Let's catch up another gossip.
Are you finding your nighttime here?
Pleasant crowd, mostly. There is a few people here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected.
Oh,
I'd rather not get into it, honestly.
I have a feeling I know what you're talking about.
Do you? Ooh.
Either.
Peter? Nah. Peter's a pussycat. You just gotta give him a saucer of milk, and so he's fur. And by that, I mean give him hard liquor and don't owe his boss any money. That's my experience at least. Maria's too.
How do you know Peter?
You mean how does someone like me know Peter? He's been on other speakeasies, and when he's not collecting money, he's a sweetie.
Really? And Ryan? Wonder not very arid.
I'm not talking about that evil floozy. I'm here to have a good time.
Alina seems very guarded about the topic. She also seems to know something. Perhaps she's more talkative when drunk.
Okay, what are the people you came with?
You know, I don't particularly like the novel-ish or the older-ish. Killian is sweet but painfully innocent when he has her moments. The only person I really want around me is Maria.
Why do you socialize with them?
Because there is one. Though as you don't see us as people, we are tools, so I've sort of adopted that mindset.
But you're rich.
You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. Or Killian was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining, or property, or an aristocratic aunt. Gambling. My father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose, and gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't integrate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip, a momentary, fleeting thing in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually, probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, harass them a bit more. All of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my fault.
That's quite a plan.
I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do.
Well, seems only cynical.
You mean pragmatic? Think how quickly people changed the way they treated me the moment I got money, left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. By the way, behind me, so these are, this is the make and think button. This basically shows you the profiles of everyone, and we can go through them. These are the clues, and this is the case.
And this is basically a log for everything. These are the clues, and this is to wave the patron goodbye, like shoot them off.
Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them. Yet.
What brings you to our speakeasy?
You can't expect the girl to spill all her secrets without loosening her lips a little. With some chat, maybe a couple of compliments about my lovely new earrings and the rings.
Let's get you drunk then.
Wait, is that the time I should get going?
So basically this happened because we have no more action points available, so we can't talk anymore to Alina today.
See you later, alligator.
It has been quite the day for me.
More negotiations, more drama, more rehearsals. Exhausting. Make a woman crave a cold drink and a deeply comfortable chase now.
I can help with one of those.
The maid girl. The one that works in the hotel. Lara. Avoid her. She is what I would describe as royal. I once saw her fighting with a known criminal, and not just any criminal either. One of those henchmen from a certain bank.
Henchman?
Yes, I'm surprised she's undead, if I'm honest. When I saw her here, I immediately knew I should warn you. I like this establishment, and I quite like Vincent when he's sober. I wouldn't want Clara attracting trouble. That's all I needed to say on the matter. I trust we understand each other.
Right.
This place must have been dull without me. What if anything have I missed?
The name, Miss Carmine.
Daring of you to ask. Yes, pour me something fabulous.
So her favorite drink is Pirate's Joy.
Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything, inspirational, honestly. This place must have been dull without me. What if anything have I missed?
They are not Father Lacy by any chance?
Yes, I know him well. He's a priest. But it seems strange that two people so different share the same speakeasy.
I will not.
Well, it's not my place to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But I don't think he's keeping his vows if he's coming here. And he's such a drag. Sitting there clutching his little drink. It's like looking at a child crying at their own birthday party. He was so stoic a few months ago. He's thoroughly morose now. I've asked him what's wrong, but he doesn't like to answer. It's not like I can tell anyone either. Oh yes, I keep saying Father Lacy at the secret speakeasy we share. I hope he cheers up soon and goes back to his old self. He's always been a big old sad sack, but his droopy face is making the floor pile sad.